following segment is sponsored by Intermountain Healthcare and the Utah Department of Health.
Time to baby your baby. Another person got the purple memo today, Nurse Al from the Utah Department of Health. And we're talking about monoclonal antibody treatments for COVID-19 during pregnancy. First, thanks for being with us, of course.
Thank you.
Let's break down, first of all, what is the monoclonal antibody treatment? Who is it for?
Sure. So remember, this is not a substitution for vaccination. Get your vaccine. But if you already have COVID-19 disease, there are some people that could have a worse course of the disease. So pregnancy is one of those groups that could have a worse course, difficulty breathing, increased risk of death. So the monoclonal antibody can be used during pregnancy. Those specific antibodies that are in the treatment have not been studied specifically in pregnancy, but other monoclonal antibodies have been studied in pregnancy for other conditions, and we don't see any risk from those. And the monoclonal antibodies are large molecular weight, so they don't get across the placenta. So not a problem for pregnancy.
So at what point, if a woman who is pregnant gets the coronavirus, at what point should they maybe start to consider this as a treatment?
Sure. There's qualifying criteria for that. And yes, one of those things is it has to be within the first 10 days. Some of the literature said 7 days, but it's being expanded to 10 days of having those first symptoms of the disease. So yes, you have to have the symptoms of the disease, you have to be diagnosed with the disease, and you have to be in one of those groups like pregnancy. But there's lots more information about those qualifying criteria on the website at coronavirus.utah.gov, novel therapeutics.
And what's the treatment look like? What am I going in to get? What does that mean?
It's an infusion. So other monoclonal antibody treatments for example, autoimmune conditions, they get an IV treatment. It doesn't absorb through the stomach. It's too big. So they get that treatment, and then it helps them protect against the worst course of the COVID-19 disease.
All right, Nurse Al, thanks so much, as always, for such great information. We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
Lindsay.